The old go live. I dig it.
Okay, you got that. Oh, what this is. But we'll give it time for a little time for people to hop in. They say usually like the TikTok takes a minute.
People to hop up on it.
Yeah, for it to like send it out and get people. All right. Too low. Let me. Think. I see. We're good there. We're good on YouTube. That's up. Well, where the hell? Oh my God. Requirements. We should be good. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's good now. I don't know. All right. Fuck it. We'll get it rolling. I guess we'll see if I don't know. Whoever's watching right now, I don't know if you want to tell us how this video is. If it's like glitching out. I thought it's supposed to tell us kind of. See, this says it's low. I don't know who's on right now. Well, whoever's on Facebook, you want to? Is the video okay? If you want to just let us know before we really get rocking here, what I just don't want to be like glitching out on people, but I mean, whatever. We can get started and see if anybody says that the video's quality is bad. If one of you guys that's on there wants to just let us know how the video is, if the quality's okay, or if you're having trouble glitching out. I just want to make sure it's a steady stream. All right. YouTube looks good. All right. Thank you. Sounds good too. I don't think our Facebook viewers are going to tell us. All right. Well, let's get rocking. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What is up, guys? We are here. Another episode. 585 boys. What's going on?
What is happening?
What's up, Johnny?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. So today, today's episode, we're gonna do. I kind of got like a scattered few random things that I thought we're gonna try. We're gonna hit. I want to hit the Epstein stuff. We're gonna hit some of that. We're gonna kind of tie that with a little of the Diddy talk, but we got to talk about some of the Epstein stuff. What's up, TikTokers? So we're gonna hit some of the Epstein, some of the Diddy. We're gonna. I wanted to talk. I don't know how much you know about the Karmelo Anthony stabbing stuff.
I mean, a little bit.
I thought that one was entertaining, and all this Charleston White stuff that's going on. And then and we'll hit a little about how I had a police contact with the over a Facebook post.
Yeah.
So it's we're gonna be all over the place on this one, but I don't know where you want to start. You want to start small and start with the Facebook, get that out of the way.
Yeah. Let's start small and build up.
All right. So Johnny doesn't know a lot about this one, so we'll fill him in. So most of you guys on Facebook know. So I do the backpack fundraiser every year.
Mm-hmm.
So for anyone who doesn't know, we have what I do, organize just getting a bunch of backpacks for the kids, fill them with school supplies, fill them with a $20 gift card in each backpack to kind of supplement. And then there's some schools, they supply the supplies. So those people are still allowed to get a backpack and a gift card at least.
Okay.
So every year I advertise it around this time so we can get rolling, help as many families as we can. Share it to all the Facebook groups. Well, there's this one group, and it started with the Rich Miller post.
Ooh.
Trying to warn people that are making the biggest purchases of their life, like, stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're like young and not as experienced with the real estate stuff, because he'll take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So this one group, I went on a rant the one time because they wouldn't allow me to post it on their page for Brockport. Stop picking on people. What's up, Jimmy? So whatever, I did that, vented, got it out. Next, so now I go to do my backpack fundraiser. I share it to like 12 community groups, get the word out. And again, this one just won't let me on. So I started blasting the page again. Then the moderators or admins for the group wouldn't let it on. I'm like, yo, this is a community group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help the community. What's the deal? 3 times I posted it. 2 people tried to share it. It either got deleted or they wouldn't allow me to post it on there.
Okay.
So after messaging them, I finally get a message back. And this is where it all takes the turn. So I messaged, why can't I post this? You got stuff for stray cats. You know, all the stuff you see on that page is like, geez, okay, it's fine. But why can't we help the families? So Mrs. Muganis messages me back saying, you know, what do you do? This and that. I'm like, yo, I posted this 4 times. Like, you should have read it, got your information, and then asked me that. Like, don't ask me now. So that's basically what I said. All the information's there. If you want to look at it, and then any questions you have, I'm here. Like, ask them. And apparently that wasn't good enough. She kind of just ghosted me. And so I said, are we going to get anywhere with this conversation? You know, can I share it? Are you going to acknowledge anything? Nothing. Gone. So that's where the frustration kicked in.
Yeah.
So what everybody saw was when I posted our conversation and basically blasted the group, like, you know, saying how, like, if you're going to run the group for a community, then run it.
Yeah.
Run the group.
Yeah.
Run it. And I got responses like, oh, you know, you're being rude, this and that. And the problem is people don't see the beginning interactions and how, like, I tried 4 times. So there's no being nice about it. Like, it's frustrating. You're just trying to help people. And for anybody that knows about, what was it, 2 years ago was the first time I got the cops called on me. Walmart. The cops called on me, banned from Walmart for trying to get gift cards. So nothing frustrates me more when trying to do something good for the community and people just make it difficult, because that should be the easiest thing. I get their scams. People scam people. It's the same thing I had. And she was worried about scams. Fine. I get it. But ask the questions when they should be asked. Fast forward to the end of this story. I'm in the backyard watering the grass, playing with the dogs. I get a unknown ID, and unfortunately I've gotten that call already, so I know, all right, I should probably answer with everything. And it's so and so from the Monroe County Sheriff, and I just wanted to talk to you. We got one side of the story, but we wanted to confirm it with you. So basically I told the sheriff everything that happened, and she kind of just said how ridiculous. And it's just like, what a waste of time for our sheriff's department to roll up and have to talk about a Facebook post.
Yeah.
Like, there was like Julie, she popped on in the comments and stuff on those posts and was like, well, why don't you just, maybe she wants you to stop in and talk to her. And I'm like, yeah, I'll stop in. I'll buy something. I'll support the business and then ask her and talk to her about it. Well, her business on Google is tied to, it's at her house.
Right.
So I guess she does her business out of her house, which is public stuff. And she threatened her to call the police for having her information up. And it's just like, people are doing too much. Way too much.
I feel like you'd want your information out there if you're.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't want it there,
if your business
then don't run the business.
Business at home. I mean.
Yeah. So I don't know. The cop sounded annoyed, and I was annoyed, but so that was that. I was like, oh my God, again. I guess I don't know. It's weird that the backpack giveaway causes so much controversy.
Well, it's disappointing. It's, I don't know. You try to do something good.
Yeah.
And it is good. And yeah, there's those scammers out there. I get it. But there's got to be ways to go about it.
Just like get out of the way. That if you
right. Like, but there's got to be ways to go about finding out.
Yeah.
About what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I told her there's all the information's on my page. Like, it's all there, and you didn't want to be like, if you're deleting it, you had time to delete it 4 times or 5 times between me and people sharing. You had time to look at it 1 time.
Right. Right. I got you. It's just, I mean, it's weird that they would just erase it.
Right.
Without asking questions.
Yeah. They denied my posts, and then 2 people got it onto the page, and then they deleted it.
Right. And if it's something for the community, which it is, you think, hey, maybe I got to look into this.
Right. Ask me the question the first time.
Maybe right then and
time.
there, I contact you and say, hey, can you tell me a little bit about this?
Right. Right.
That's it. Over and done with.
Yeah, it didn't have to be that difficult.
No.
And definitely no one had to call the cops. like, thank God I'm not a sheriff, because if I roll up to that, I'm putting you in handcuffs.
Well,
for calling me on that.
It's a gigantic waste of time for them. And I mean, I'm sure they get a ton of shit like that, I'm sure. Oh. It's got to be annoying.
Right. Jimmy said he can hear me well. Can't hear you too well. I got that all up. Talking to your mic.
Hey.
All right. Well,
hey guys.
We'll see how it transpires. I got the meter going.
Yeah, it's up.
So I don't want it too high for either of us. All right. What up, TikTokers? We got some good people on here. So a couple of the other big things. Well, we can hit some little ones, or we can hit some. Well, you know what? We can. You want to do the Karmelo thing? The Epstein thing, I think, will go on for a bit.
Yeah. That's.
We can get the Karmelo out of the way.
Crazy. All right.
Thanks, Jimmy, for the input. He might just be soft-spoken.
I am very soft-spoken. That's true.
He's very soft.
Very.
Okay, so all right. So what do you know about the Karmelo Anthony? Do you know much about it? I'll try to play some clips once we get rocking to go along with it.
The gist of what I know is they were at some school event. He was going to
What's up, Debbie?
Kind of go sit in their area or something like that, and the other kid didn't want him there, and they kind of got into it from there, and then boom,
yeah,
he stabbed him. That's kind of what I know about it.
Yeah,
I don't really know the.
It's I mean, it's pretty well, literally pretty black and white. It's
right. Yeah.
Young black kid. Yeah, he goes to the other school's track meet.
Mm-hmm.
Sits under their tent. I'll just really quick. They didn't want him there. Kid told them do something about it. Other kid tried to move him, stabbed him in the heart, dead. So I don't know. I normally wouldn't probably talk about this on here, but it was all controversial and crazy. There's so much into it with the family getting hundreds and over $500,000 GoFundMe for defense, and then later coming back and going, we need to hit 1.4 million for our defense.
Yeah.
After going to the courts and saying we're broke, we need a public defender. So it's like,
well, weren't they using it for didn't they buy a house and stuff?
I know they relocated, I guess. They had private security. So what happens, I guess, with a lot of that is this group that was helping with their PR and stuff, shady. I guess what'll happen is they'll front the money if if they think they're gonna get money coming in, and then the family, once they get that money from the GoFundMe, then they'll pay it.
Right.
But I think what happened was they weren't getting the money, and then they're broke. But they had new cars.
Yeah.
All this.
Yeah. So my first question off the bat with this, why does he have a knife?
Right. Well, that's
You're at
part
a
of the
school
problem.
event.
So that's what they say is part of the premeditation behind it. Because obviously you show up to an event. Why do you have the knife?
You're at a school event, a track meet, and why do you have a knife with you?
If you're not expecting any problems and you're not supposed to have a knife on school grounds, then yeah, that's a problem. So that was one example of premeditation there. So the whole reason I brought this up is Charleston White. I don't know what he is. I didn't start knowing him until recently, and
you ain't even be knowing him.
Yeah,
all right,
I ain't even knowing him that well.
Yeah,
I guess he's a comedian. He's from the streets. I don't know, but I actually liked him. I did. There was a lot of stuff he says that I like. I think he's funny, and so one thing. Charleston White, and I'll play a couple audio from it, but this guy goes on there. So he goes on a podcast and he talks about the case. They ask him about it, and he goes, that kid's guilty. His premeditation, basically, and he should go to jail.
Right.
That's the summary of it. But then it all of a sudden, Karmelo Anthony, his family fires this PR firm or whatever that they were working with who sucked, and now they start working with Charleston White while talking to him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden things start changing. Charleston White's whole tone. So let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Let me see if this will work. I'll let you listen. So this is when he goes on the podcast. Hold on. Let me pause this. All right. So this is when he goes on the podcast and he's talking about it initially, his initial thoughts.
In Frisco, stabbed to death by Karmelo Anthony.
Yeah. My heart goes out to the family. They trying to make this a race issue, and this is a right or wrong issue.
Okay. So no, real quick, I like where you're going on this because I'm not even trying to race bait or anything. People are making this about black and white. You see that they're trying to make this kind of like a Trayvon Martin kind of, they're talking about it. But where do you?
It is. Trayvon Martin was an angry black kid that had to be sent to his father because he lacked discipline, grew up in a home with his single mother. Any well-behaved kid with manners that had respect of adults, once George Zimmerman approached him, whether he's right or wrong, as a child, this is an adult. You get off the phone with that fat ass girlfriend you trying to fuck. You call your dad and say, "Hey, Dad, it's an adult around here to just stop me." He says he's calling the police. Rather than doing that, he had an attitude because as young black males in this country, we have an authority problem because we walking around angry, displaced from our father's issues, but we resent our mothers.
That's true.
So we're a ticking time bomb. And Trayvon Martin could fight. So that's why I say you be careful approaching some of these young kids. What a 13-year-old will kick a 40-year-old's ass.
That's true.
And that's what happened in that situation. He underestimated this kid, and he was looking for trouble. But by law, he was right. And he was judged by his peers. So we can't say nothing once you're judged by your peers.
Well, what do you think's going to happen in this Austin thing?
So in the beginning, first he's saying basically, so you guys on TikTok, I'm playing the clip of Charleston White. It's just the audio, and he's basically explaining it's not a race issue.
Right.
The kid, the kid Metcalf's come from a good family, good house, whatever. Because that's all gonna change.
Metcalf ass go, well, no, that boy going
Karmelo
to jail.
Anthony's going to go to jail.
Karmelo going to jail because listen, you cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can't say I was.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because if you are afraid,
so you get the gist,
before,
right?
Yeah.
No self-defense. Charleston White saying no self-defense. You can't bring a weapon to school. Kids going to jail. So there's that. So now, if we fast forward, he goes. So that was on primetime with Alex, whatever, I forget his name. So he goes on to this Say Cheese interview, and it all changes. His whole tone.
And clap for it. So let me just say, since I said that, I want to take the time to apologize to Karmelo Anthony's family. Man, I was all the way wrong about that kid. I was all the way wrong about that kid. Huh?
Yeah, he was just indicted.
I was all the way wrong about that kid.
Let me fast forward.
He go beat these charges. Came over there because he was with
Let me go forward.
Side, one of the white boys on that side. So either way go, they had him blocked in. And these some big white boys. These are some big, violent, aggressive white boys who got guns. And not only that, the one he killed, whooped their daddy. See, the daddy coming into the picture.
Now he's saying like how they got
the
guns, they're on steroids, fentanyl.
The white dad ain't around. The mother don't even identify.
Saying the family's not bad, or family's not good.
So he just come and get the light. So he a low down dirty cracker. His sons are
so it's not racist, and then he goes, he's just a low down dirty cracker.
Get from up under the tent. Man, y'all tripping. I ain't going nowhere. And they got a reputation of beating up people.
So boom, his whole tone changes, right?
He broke his dad.
That he says how it's good he killed this kid, this and that. And then this is the last one that I wanted to play, which is crazy to me.
Austin Metcalf is white people's George Floyd. He really died of a fentanyl overdose because the autopsy said he had fentanyl in the system. Steroid use. He was just cycling off because his off of football, but during football season,
On fentanyl?
Austin is steroid nut buddies. His dad said they excelled in every sport. So with their physical abilities,
with no proof that he's on steroids, on fentanyl.
Teach you in the license to carry classes, the CATL gun classes, anybody bigger than you can boom, 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 boom. Body size is a form of a weapon under the law. They were two extremely big guys who were go in the bedroom with your sister.
Like, since when did self-defense say that your body being big is a deadly?
So did they have guns?
No.
So what?
I don't know why he said that they had guns. I have no idea.
And why was he in the tent?
He I don't know. He shouldn't have been. He says that he went there with a kid that knew kids over there, but still he was told he doesn't belong there. And then
seems like he was looking for trouble.
Steroids, fentanyl, anger issues, abusive dad.
Then he goes on to talk about the knife.
You take it out on the football field, but you have a reputation of bullying people from, I think, about the 4th grade. These Austin twin brothers. So you can't just fight one. You have to fight two. That's why this is a package deal. So 2 men approach you, bigger than size. You mean to tell me you don't have the right to defend yourself?
Like, this self-defense only it's got to be equal. So if they have a knife or a gun and you're defending yourself with a knife or a gun, that's self-defense. You can't just
George Floyd. The autopsy said he
can't just kill someone.
So another lie that they said, he brought the knife to school. He didn't have a knife. He had a Boy Scouts aid tool. Well, what's on that
Swiss
tool?
Army
they have
knife.
12 different components. You lift this one up, it may be a bottle.
That's a knife.
You lift this one up, it may be a screwdriver. And they're about this small. They're smaller than 3 inches. It was so small, you don't even see it when they take the picture next to the body because it laid next to the body right by.
So, I mean, that's it. He goes on and says, oh, they didn't tell us all these details and this and that. The problem is it doesn't matter if it's a machete or a pocket knife. He stabbed the kid in the heart. And he
still killed him.
Died almost, instantly before the medics show up. So there's that. And then, like, you can't say, touch me and see what happens and say self-defense, because you're telling them basically in your head, you're already planning, you're going to do something and react to whatever they do. That right there, that little bit, premeditation. So I don't know that I just brought that up because I think it's crazy. How he's saying this Metcalf kid is the white people's George Floyd. And like, we got a big difference here. Basically saying that the kid was going to die on the steroids and fentanyl anyway. So when he stabbed him, he was already on his way to dying. I don't know how you flip like that so fast, but I'd love, if anybody else has opinions on that, I'd love to hear that. Which you guys, free Karmelo fans or what? Or did he really kill this? Because now there's people saying, going, saying that it was a cleaning tool too. That wasn't even a knife, but that's all a rumor. One person says it and then it starts flying around. So that was that one. Pretty retarded.
I don't know. It seems like they've had beef before. Is that, do they know each other?
No. So that was, I don't know. There's a lot. I guess there's like, they started like, they subpoenaed like text messages from him and this kid Karmelo and his brother, like, or maybe it was Metcalf, but they never knew each other. This Karmelo kid was new to his own school.
Okay.
So he had no reason. I don't know. And then they say that these kids were bullies. Well, one, there's no proof of that, and two, bullying isn't self-defense. Like, just because you're bullied, that's not self-defense. When you kill the bully, you can kick the shit out of them, but you you can't stab him in the heart. All right. Let's jump over to this Epstein craziness. Have you followed much of it?
I mean, just the fucking what everybody else knows, basically.
Yeah. So even to this moment right now, it's like the updates on the shit you can't even keep up with. It's like there's more and more happening probably as we speak. We'll start at the beginning with Epstein, which will say a lot about this bitch. Do you know about it, like how he made his money or anything like that?
Well, I know he got a lot of it from that dude who basically, when he died, he's signed it all over to him, like his fortune, right?
So, your Victoria's Secret guy there?
Yeah.
Leslie Wexner.
Yes, Wexner. Yeah.
So, yeah, he started out as a teacher.
Yeah.
He had finance businesses. He basically, the easiest way to describe him is like Bernie Madoff, I guess, without all that, without too much craziness. Get in with all the rich people, all the high ups.
He's a con man.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And somehow, yeah, he got involved with Leslie Wexner, I think in like the 90s, or I don't even know what it was. And built the trust, got him to invest with him, or his financial advisor and stuff like that, and gave him power of attorney for his money. So basically, like, do what you need to do with it, and you don't have to tell me about it, whatever.
Right.
So, hundreds of millions of dollars he's messing with this guy, and eventually they break ties, and Wexner realizes who he is. He's been stealing tens and millions of dollars from him, and but that was a huge source of money for him. Plus, he was getting money from other places too. So that's one of the big things, is like he was nobody
right
in the beginning.
Yeah.
So if you will go to like his first instance, so like there was the 2019 cases that we all know about.
Yep.
And then there was when he was charged and convicted in 2007, 2008, which went pretty quiet. So what happened was he 2005, he was a young girl, 14 years old, accused him of bad things and told her mom. Her mom reported it to the police, did an investigation. Upon doing all this investigating, it turned into 36 girls, victims, and some underage. So the big thing with him is not all the girls were underage. So he loved young looking girls that looked super young, and then obviously there were a lot of young victims. But at the time, with this one, there was the 36 girls. So these charges were brought up on him. I saw procuring a child for prostitution, solicitation, and of a prostitute. So what happened was he took a plea deal. They called it the sweetheart deal. Pled guilty to these two charges. The problem with that was they did it quiet. So there's a specific type of plea where it won't go under federal charges. It's just lesser state charges. And they ended up doing this deal for 18 months in jail. So if he pled guilty, do 18 months in jail and a year of house arrest. That's it.
Okay.
36 victims, and that's what he got. The other problem with that is victims have a right to know, to be notified of the plea deal. But
Yeah, makes sense.
But the plea deal, they did quietly, didn't tell any of the victims. So the victims couldn't fight it. And that case, in the plea deal, they gave immunity to co-conspirators. So that's in the plea deal. So obviously there's co-conspirators. What that looks like, who knows? So with this 18-month sentence in jail, he was given work release also with it. So 18 months in jail. During the day, he was allowed to go work in his office and then go just spend the night in jail, basically. Does that for some reason. He got out after 13 months, 5 months early, got released.
Good behavior.
Must have been something.
Yeah.
And so now he's got to do his year of home confinement.
Okay.
That home confinement was like, when you hear about, or when you see like Pablo Escobar's house arrest.
Yeah.
Think about that. So he was allowed to fly to New York City and Virgin Islands. I think it was Virgin Islands, to his offices there, fly back and forth. He, from some things I saw, he was even able to, he was having like the cops that were supposed to be like securing and making sure, he would have them like doing work at the house, dressing up for their parties, whatever, shit like that, when he had hosts. So it was just like,
so not much changed for him. Nothing,
absolutely nothing. So obviously a bunch of controversy, stuff like that. One of the, I think, what was his name? Alex Acosta was like the lead prosecutor, was the one who gave him this plea deal. And he has recently been saying, "Oh, I made a bad decision, bad judgment, this and that."
You think so?
And then there's also this third party reporting that he was told you can't convict him. It's too high up for him. Like he's somewhere involved in like CIA or foreign intelligence.
Okay.
A lot of that stuff's going to come out and hopefully come to light. So that was that. They think, that's where a lot of this money came from, because they take someone who, like, let's say he did work for the CIA. He's with all these people, these powerful people. So they go, look, we can't go to these powerful people and get information. So we'll take you. You're with these powerful people. We'll take care of you and you get this information for us. There's a ton of theories, but nothing we've seen yet. So now fast forward to the 2019 stuff, where he's arrested for the trafficking and the prostitution, all this stuff. And, they say over 1,000 victims. But it was all just him. They have 10,000, I don't know if it was hours or 10,000 videos of all the child stuff, but there's no one else.
Yeah.
And then obviously he kills himself. All the charges are dropped on him. So now they're going the other person, Ghislaine Maxwell, his sidekick there. She gets brought up on charges. She, all the same kind of stuff, trafficking, she had a perjury charge in there, but enticement of minors, she gets convicted. I think they dropped the enticement of minors for whatever reason. And she's sentenced to 20 years. One of the big things is the black book had all their contacts. So one place I saw was those black books, the clients, I think it was their one of their butlers or something got caught trying to sell whatever. They caught him, and then they took that as like evidence and used it, and that was all part of this stuff with Ghislaine. And then she had all these lawsuits. The first one with this Virginia Goffrey or whatever, who was really the first victim to bring to light about there being more people involved.
Right.
And the problem with her is she had a lot of accountability issues. Like there were people that she accused and then like went back on it. So they really really called out her lies. So we didn't know what to believe and what not to, other than Prince Andrew, who he went down for that. But then there were dozens of other civil cases against Ghislaine Maxwell, which is crazy. And this Virginia, the first one, Virginia Goffrey, she ended up just in April committing, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on the social platforms, but she offed herself supposedly, which is another weird thing in itself. So that's like the quickest rundown of the history part of it.
Right.
The problem with Jeffrey Epstein is there's so many different ways you can go with it, so much things. So like that's the gist of that. So you're caught up. So now the big thing is no clients. They're telling us no clients. He didn't kill himself, or he did kill himself. Sorry. And there's nothing else to see here, which that's not going to stand.
There's no way. Yeah. There's no way there's not any clients. I mean, that's, that's so ridiculous that the amount of names on that list has got to be outrageous.
That's part of the problem.
And it's probably a lot of the reason why he got away with it for so long.
Right.
Probably the reason, that and the money that he has.
Well, and a lot of this intelligence stuff is starting to come out. It's starting to trickle out and become more solid, where we just don't know who he was working for. Back in, I think back 20, 25 years ago, Epstein was bragging about being part of the CIA. So he himself was saying he was part of the CIA, blah, 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 blah. But we don't know. And they're saying, so this Pam Bondi, the AG, she put out those books with those influencers and stuff like that we all knew. It was all the same crap that we've already heard about and seen. So in those books that she gave, did you see the picture of that?
No.
With all the influencers. So she gave them basically the first part. It's literally listed as part 1, Jeffrey Epstein files part 1. So where's part 2?
Yeah.
1. And those books that she gave were redacted, which they had less information than the information they gave us already.
Right.
They blacked out more. So they marched these people out a whole right here. It's them. They said, hey, come get these files and blah, blah, blah. Made a joke of it basically. And then everyone's like, what the fuck? Like we already got all this information and you tried to hide information in this that we already saw. You already provided to us. So that book on it, it says part 1 and now they're saying, okay, we'll nothing happened. There's no more to it. So then why did you list that as part 1? So there's that part of it. And then what's killing everyone is one of the things for me is like the people that voted for Donald Trump, the people that are supporting him are being his toughest critics. You don't hear all the people, all the Democrats that they try to blame everything on him.
Yeah.
Why? They're quiet. They're not going, yeah, Trump, why aren't you releasing them? You're in them, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So why? Because there's too many of you that are on there? Because the Clintons are telling you, shut the fuck up. We'll kill you.
There's no... I put everything on Bill's name being on that list.
It is.
There's no way that's not.
We already know for sure. Like he's one. We already know that.
Mhm.
Like he's the one that you could bet your life on it, and your life might depend on it. Because sometimes I'm like, where is Hillary gonna pop up next? So there's that. So and then they release the footage, which is another controversial part, because they go, we reviewed all the footage. There's 10 hours of footage.
10 hours.
There's 10 hours of footage we're releasing that shows his cell. There's nothing to see here. The problem is anybody who hasn't seen the layout of that prison, I'll try to pull one up for you, Johnny. You can go on the DOJ website and you can go on the DOJ website and see the whole layout of the prison, which if anybody's curious about it, do it. And
You're talking like blueprints?
yes, because that's the only way you'll get like a good understanding, because there's the picture you see on the news and stuff of that they say his jail cell.
Yeah.
That's not his jail cell. That's an entry to this area, to the shoe area. So it'll make sense when I show you. So the area where his cell was, there was 2 cameras, I guess, that were broken. So the ones that would have actually seen that area didn't work.
Okay.
Which
that right there is ridiculous.
So so this picture is his cell door, which is clearly, so that's his cell door, which is clearly different than what you'll see. They don't have one. What you see on the news, the picture that they're showing from the video. You probably just got to go right to the DOJ. So this video shows the entrance where anybody, guards, anything like that can come in or out. The other problem with the video is at midnight, which everyone probably knows about, there's a minute missing. So it goes 12:58, 12:59 to midnight is gone. It jumps. It goes from 12:58 to midnight. Pam Bondi goes, oh, that happens with resetting and changing over the day. So all the videos are like that, and it happens regularly. So the bad thing about that is, okay, so you're saying basically is if someone really knew this, then they know to plan. They got this 1 minute window that's not on the camera. So that doesn't really help by saying that. So his, damn, where did I find that? Let me go. So now the video shows people in and out. And when you watch the video, one big thing in this video, there's so many weird things when you watch it, where I don't know if I've seen a couple people call it out. This one guy I watched the video, he explained it very well and called it out. If you notice when you watch the video, the time cuts out, whatever, in the top right corner, there's like buttons, like video editing or fast forward, whatever. There's weird buttons there that aren't typically on.
That's the thing
camera.
about videos. They could easily mess with those. Are
Right.
you kidding me? If you got somebody who knows what he's doing, that's nothing for them.
Right. So here's that other picture. Well, that was the other picture of what's on the video. So that's where the officers come in and out. Now, in the layout, oh, that's the FBI memo. So that's the memo that's talking about, I think in part of that memo too, they talk about the point of the investigation wasn't to call out co-conspirators or anything like that, which is weird that they put that in there too. Let's see if I can pull up a. I don't know if this one had it. I had it the other day. So anyways, whatever. If I find it, we'll pull it up. But
Right.
So this video, so that's one thing. There's literally in the top right-hand corner, if anybody goes and watches that video, look for it, especially around that cut time. There's like these little buttons in the top right-hand corner that if I'm just recording someone, it's not there. But if I go into my video editing and this and that, yeah, I have the menus to crop it to whatever.
Right.
So
Yeah,
why
yeah,
is
yeah.
that there?
Yeah.
Then in another part of the video, there is just so many weird things. There's one part where this mysterious person, it might be nothing, it could be something. There's this mysterious hooded person that leaves and comes back, never shows their face. So they walk out, you got to pick up the phone, they unlock the door, let it open, you leave. While they leave, they come back in, you never see their face, and you see as they walk out of the camera's view, then they pull their hood down and walk off. Weird. Then there's another part. You go through the video, and some lady that you never see in all of the footage, you see all the guards going in and out, in and out. You see a maintenance guy dropping laundry off. This girl all of a sudden pops up. She leaves. Where'd she come from? Where there's one way in and out. Like, where was she the whole time in the video? You never. So it's a lot, just a lot of shit they don't explain.
And they don't explain any of that?
You don't know. They explain nothing to us other than here's the video.
Well, I mean,
It shows nothing.
A hooded figure is kind of interesting.
They didn't.
One that doesn't show his face. I mean,
Nothing has said. There's no documents or investigating that says who is this person? Who's this person in the video?
Yeah, you would think, like, let's at least try to explain that away.
Yeah, let's explain who this person is and why they don't show their face.
Like exactly what you would expect to find.
It's almost like they knew the camera was there.
Yeah,
and you never see him. So there's that whole thing, which they got so much explaining to do, and then
Lucy.
Do you know Dan Bongino?
No, I know John Bon Jovi, but I don't know Dan Bongino.
They're basically the same.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much then. Yeah.
So I like Dan Bongino. So he joined Cash Patel Cash Patel's the head FBI guy,
yep.
And then Dan Bongino. So these were a couple of the biggest guys saying, like, don't trust anyone. Like, there's more. Like, and then they get into the FBI and they're like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, recently Dan Bongino, something happened. He leaves, doesn't go to work, and now it's I gotta check up on it, but now it's now they're saying he potentially quit the FBI. So in my head, I'm like, I'm hoping he's quitting to go back to his podcast and exposing everything.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I feel like they're not going to let that happen.
Right. But it's almost like that caused a chain reaction, because there's a bunch more stuff that's starting to unfold that I haven't even been able to keep up on today. But one of Epstein's old attorneys is saying he's got the list. You know, everyone else is saying, like, I think the cards are going to start to fall. But if anything, we all know not to get our hopes up.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We're stream metrics. Audio's good. Frame rate, video. All right. I mean, this looks pretty good. Yeah, so they got a lot. They got a lot to give us. And I was looking and was seeing a good guy, an awesome guy that I follow that's covering a lot of this. Benny Johnson, the Benny Johnson Show. He does a live podcast, and he's been going through a lot of it. And he was showing some of the pictures from the evidence, and he called some stuff out, like in the videos or the pictures from the evidence. There's picture frames in some of Epstein's rooms, but they blacked them out. So it's like, who's in those pictures? There's pictures and files in all these, but for some reason, you look at this picture of the room, you see one picture of this nice view of something, and then you see another picture frame on the table, and it's blacked out.
Yeah,
they edited it to black it out. So it's like,
guarantee one of those is Bill Clinton. Guaranteed.
That's the thing. It's like, okay,
but like, why even try to hide that one? Everybody knows,
because there's no co-conspirators. There's no list.
That's so crazy. Like, he did all of this by himself.
Yep.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's impossible.
I mean, if he dedicated all day, every single day for all these years,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is
dude had an island, man.
He
went there by himself.
Right.
The fuck?
Right. They already have the flight logs, so obviously people were there.
Yeah.
It's just, I keep saying, we've seen all the evidence, but we haven't seen all the evidence.
Haven't seen shit.
And every time people bring it up, she's like, it's child, blah, blah, blah. It's child stuff. It's like, stop talking to us like we're stupid. We don't want to see that. That's not what we're talking about. Like, show us the evidence that you've seen that you say is, like, if there's nothing that shows it, then clear it through us.
Right.
So yeah. And then I'm getting,
gonna do that.
So I got a message the other day, because I posted how, like, the press conference where Trump kind of like blew off the question and was like, are we still talking about this? Blah, blah, blah. Stupidest thing he could have said by far.
Yeah.
But then Troy messages me. He goes, that's your president. Like, bitch, no. Like, what is that? Jesus. What the heck?
That was fucking scary.
So
like that was the government right there.
I know, right? They're like, you gotta
shutting
shut
this
up.
shit down right
it
now.
just said your live will end.
Yeah, shutting that down right now.
But I'm like, I'm so over, like, people with people going, Trump's on the list. We already know he was friends with him. That's not a surprise. And personally, if he is on the list, then he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
If he was involved in that stuff. No doubt, just like anybody else would be. But the problem is like, and they're saying, well, the Democrats would have released it if he was on the list, but they'd throw themselves under the bus too. But it's like, this isn't a political thing.
Not even that. Like, me personally, I don't vote because I think the person's a good person. That's not why I vote. They're all pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Let's just say it.
Just at the time,
they're all pieces of shit. If you get that high up in government, you're probably not a good person.
What's up, Candace?
So let's just get that out there right now.
Right.
They don't give a shit about you. I'm sorry if that's a revelation, but they don't care.
Right.
They're in it for votes. They're in it to get money. It's that simple. And for power. That's it, man.
Yeah.
I vote for the people that I think are going to help my interest out the most.
Right. Exactly.
What I think is important. That's it.
Yep.
I mean, if you're going to vote for somebody who's not a piece of shit, we wouldn't have anybody voting.
Yeah.
There'd be 0 votes on the ballot.
Right.
So get that right the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. And like, don't even come at me with that because it's like, I am critical of him with that.
Yeah.
Just like everyone else is. And instead of going, oh, that's your president, blah, 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 you should be saying just the fact that this should have been all released years ago.
Yes.
When he went to court, everything should have been.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me. Like, I don't care who's to blame them, but just get the shit out there.
Yeah. Well,
I can't with people. Like, yeah, I think he's an asshole because
of course he's an asshole.
They got our hopes up. They committed to this, and now it's like we're not turning back now. Like we got to get answers. So
the problem with that is it's happened so much over the years.
Right.
Every presidential candidate does it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this.
Right.
I'm going to do this. It's just that this one was like different than like a political agenda.
Right.
You know, this was something like,
this is personal.
Shit, this is, like, there might actually be a list. Like, he can actually do this. This isn't like something he's got to pass through Congress. This is, you see the damn list, you say what the fuck's on the list.
Yep. And it's all because we want to know who else needs to be held accountable.
Yeah.
Who else needs to die.
Yes.
Like, that's the hardest part is we were ready for people to burn at the stake, and we know there's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot.
All he needs to do is post the screenshot for us on Twitter. Yeah, put it all out there.
Yeah.
I am curious. I don't know. All these people that keep coming forward, like Epstein's old attorney, why even come forward and say, I have the list? Okay, you made headlines, and people are like, oh, yep, here we go. He's got the list, blah, blah, blah. I don't care until he puts it out.
Say it. Yeah, I don't give a shit if you say you have it.
Cool.
I could say I have it.
Yeah, don't even talk. Like, don't even say anything. Just post the list.
Like, yeah.
If we
could have printed out something today and said we have the list.
Yeah.
With it saying Epstein listed on the front, not showing it to anybody.
Yep.
Said, no, we got it. We're not going to say it, who's on it, but we have it.
Right. And I want to know what the deal is with Ghislaine Maxwell, why she won't make a deal, why she won't go, look, let me out now. I'll give you everything. Some people aren't letting her.
Yeah, because they don't want it to.
Yep.
That's got to be it. I mean, there's got to be people on there they don't want.
Like, she would rather spend 20 years in prison, which I can't. She should be facing a lot more time. But
yeah, for sure,
she'd rather spend 20 years in prison than give people up. No,
what they did was straight up. It's evil. You should not be alive. Like, there's no reason for you to be around.
Oh, and get this, another weird coincidence. The with the Diddy stuff between Diddy and Epstein.
Diddy.
There's one of the lead prosecutors. Her name, what was her name? Maureen Comey. I want to make sure I got that right. I think it was Maureen. We're gonna go with. No, I'm not gonna just.
Sounds right though.
Yes, Maureen Comey.
Comey. Yeah, yeah.
So she was one of the prosecutors with Diddy and Epstein, who both obviously all the stuff Diddy got away basically scot-free.
Yeah,
right. Like let's face it.
He got out of it for sure.
So the other thing behind that is this Maureen Comey is the daughter of James Comey, the special prosecutor, special whatever he was. And that dude is dirty as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like not too long ago, he was the one, he posted a picture of 8647. He's like, oh, I stumbled across these shells. He posted on social media and they were in a pattern 8647.
The
so
fuck's
like
that, man?
86 president, the 47th president, kill the.
Oh,
it was what the mafia.
I got you.
Like the how they'd say kill him. You know.
Yep.
I forget the meaning. Something 8 something 6 foot underground. I don't want to get it wrong. The exact because it's what the mob used to use. But yeah, basically advertising that like kill Donald Trump. Like what? And so anyways, it's him, his daughter has been one of the lead prosecutors on both of those cases. Let's see if I can get it. The term. No. Term originated with a soup kitchen. What does 86 mean?
Get another drink. You want something?
I'm good. I still got this one. I've been slow. Been talking too much. Huh?
Been milking it?
Yeah.
What about 1738?
86 is commonly lingo. 8 miles out into the woods and bury 6 feet deep. So that's where that comes from.
8 miles?
Go 8 miles into the woods.
That's a long. Where are these woods? Is this the fucking Amazon?
Well,
forest?
the mob wasn't bad at it. They had much success.
They're going 8 miles.
So that's where that term.
Bullshit on that.
So yeah, lots of craziness. I think we're gonna get more. I think we're gonna get some more. I don't think we're gonna get much, but I think we'll get some more. I'm pretty optimistic. I can only hope. I mean, he's quitting. Bongino's quitting. I really liked him, and I think he's got too much integrity. I think it got to him. I think people were forcing him to keep his mouth shut. Like in his interviews, he looked uncomfortable, and I think he just snapped. Like it's enough.
Yeah. I mean, if you're actually a decent person, this type of shit will get to you.
Yeah. I mean, he was always pushing to get all that stuff out. On a lighter note, I think everybody needs to go look up that Ashton. What the hell was his name? Ashton Hall. I've been watching some of his crap lately, and I hate him. I hate everyone that made him viral. Just like a lot of these guys. Like he got viral off a "Get Ready With Me" routine. And so that's like the new thing. Like okay, I'm gonna give him credit where he's due. The dude's jacked. He definitely has help with steroids, but whatever. For whatever reason.
Okay.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. The dude's jacked. He's athletic. He's disciplined. But I hate him.
Is that the dude that raced
I Show
I Show
Speed?
Speed? Yeah.
Yes.
He got fucking worked.
He got beat 4 times and
Yeah.
kept crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got this get ready with me crap, and I can't pull it up right now. It doesn't matter. And it's like get ready with me ASMR, where he does all the sounds, whatever. He dips his face into ice cold water. He's always got someone there to hand him some clean towelettes and put down his slippers so he can slide his feet into them. Guys like that. Then there's this Ben Azule guy who's I've been watching about with John Bravo.
Yeah.
He's the Israeli guy with the big beard.
Okay.
He's another one, this alpha male thing. Like, guys should be, strong alpha, whatever, but you don't gotta like do too much with it. Like, just be a man. But he's got to constantly talk about how successful he is and he can't go anywhere unknown. And well, now John Bravo is starting to expose him because he's an abuser. I mean, he R-worded this young girl way back in the day, went to court with all that stuff, pled guilty on a plea deal and stuff. And then there's just all these, that Wes Watson with this alpha male stuff. Yeah. Like, and these dudes are getting rich and viral off of it. And all you want to do is reach through the camera and smack the shit out of them. So any of you guys that are following those guys, I mean, as far as like look up to them, stop.
Knock it off.
I can't take it with them.
Wes Watson dude's a piece of garbage.
He's one of the worst ones.
Yeah, he really is.
I gotta get updated on him because I want to see where he's at. I know he got arrested and he had to go back to court for charges and stuff like that, but he's another piece of shit. These guys, man, there's nothing wrong if you want to be a strong alpha male, but shut the fuck up about it. Like, I'm not wrong.
No.
What's up? You got it? Did you got any stories you follow? I know you don't like to really check out the news.
I don't watch the fucking news, man.
That's probably a good thing.
Fucking
this microphone. Same with the trad wives, is that how you say it? Traditional wives wearing day collars. Like, that is not your thing. Yeah, that's right. Like, you live your life, do what you gotta do, but why you gotta do so much on the internet and stuff? I don't know. I feel like I post too much stuff, and it's like, I mean, I don't really. It's mostly good stuff.
Well, not like this.
Well,
shit,
yeah,
these people are posting is ridiculous.
I mean, maybe if I did steroids and was like all jacked up, maybe I could go viral.
The shit that these people were posting, though, like, if you can't see right through that,
right? Well, people make so much fun of it too. Like, you'll see all these sketches on them, like, because in a lot of, like, there's so many videos of this Ashton Hall guy sprinting as fast as he can next to a car, and you look and it's got like 1 million views, and you're like, first of all, why the fuck are you, like, who cares? You're outside running. Second of all, then there's people that because it's slow motion.
Yeah.
And then there's people who do the sketch of like what it actually looks like, because they're like running so hard, but in slow motion it looks like they're running fast, but they're actually in the real recording running slow.
Oh, okay.
To make them look like they're sprinting in this video and working so hard, and I don't know.
The bottom line is, who gives a shit?
Right.
Like, you're okay. Even if you are fast, you're fast. That's cool.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he got viral from it, but
right. But like, we watch the Bills every Sunday.
Yeah.
There's a few fast motherfuckers on that.
I'd rather watch them being fast.
That's more impressive to me.
Yeah.
Than you just running straight in a line. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
are we
like to
doing?
watch Josh Allen run
Yeah,
fast.
fuck that. Yeah.
People are dumb, Candace. People are very dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those guys got to go, man. But they never will because
Got to go.
all these idiots that love it, that watch it. Yeah, I don't know. Those were my all my stuff. I told you guys it was like scattered all over the place tonight. There was just so many. Excuse me.
We
Sorry.
didn't talk about Diddy.
Oh, Diddy. Yeah, I mean, well, the big thing was I thought it was weird with that prosecutor, but I can't. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what to say. Like now that we're going through all this Epstein stuff, like the shock of Diddy going free is gone.
Yeah,
because it's just another cover up.
Yeah.
But I will say I'm mad that like Epstein and Diddy aren't both getting the coverage together. Like I wish there was the same amount of outrage with Diddy because what all these celebrities.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah.
where is I don't know. Why aren't people like screaming out about Diddy too?
Diddy's another fucking evil human being.
And it's like this.
If you've ever seen
the
that
same
fucking video
shit.
where he, and I know it's fucking, there's laws and stuff and it is too far gone and shit like that, so you can't prosecute, but that video where he fucking chases Cassie through that hotel,
right,
and beats the shit out of her right on camera.
Yep.
Like right then and there, you see that, you know this dude's capable of anything.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just, like, she was running for her life. She was so scared.
Yep. She
And he
didn't want to
just
be there.
fucking walked right down. It was almost like a fucking movie. When you watch it, it's almost like a horror movie.
Yeah.
You're running away from, and he fucking caught her, you know?
And now you see why she ran.
Yeah. And now nothing. He's probably not even going to get any time.
Well, so with that's another big thing in its own is in that state, the statute of limitations on the physical violence or assault, whatever, is a year.
Mm-hmm.
So she couldn't even, that's why she couldn't go after him.
That's what I'm saying. I know there's these rules and laws
Like,
and all
why?
that shit, but like,
why?
He did that.
Yeah. We watched
Do you think he changed?
We watched him like committing a crime on camera.
And it's fucking bad.
Right.
To see her running like that, you could see it. She was fucking, she thought she was going to die.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't, and the problem with his case also in that, and obviously I'm not an attorney, but the problem where I thought like, okay, this weird coincidence of this lead prosecutor, kind of where I tie them in together, like they fucked up with Epstein, they fucked up with Diddy, but that's a huge charge, the racketeering.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Like now that he was found not guilty on that, so now, like, let's say we get lucky enough that all this stuff gets uncovered and he ends up involved with all this shit. They can't charge him with it again.
No, I know.
You already botched it. Like, how do you get that? That's such a obvious, huge case.
Yep.
And you blew it.
Yep. That's a big one. That's huge, man.
Yeah. And this chick's part of it. This prosecutor.
Yeah. Rico, that's the one they made up basically for the mob.
Right.
That's how they got all those guys.
Exactly.
Fucking locked up. And honestly,
what's up, Bill?
Billy, this dude's fucking worse than that.
Yep.
In my eyes, worse.
And everyone is so quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, it has gone quiet. It really has. It's fucking scary.
Yep.
Because what do you think he's going to do?
Yeah, when
he thinks he's fucking invincible.
And he has been.
Pretty much is.
Supposedly there's murders he's
I
gotten
wouldn't
away
doubt
with.
it one bit.
There's all these things that like, that's it. That boy is going free at some point where he still can have a good life to live. So what's he gonna do next? You know, I don't
That's
know.
the scary part. Whatever the fuck he wants.
I don't know if he's gotten sentenced yet. I don't think so, but that's like the next step that everyone's waiting to see.
I wouldn't doubt if he gets time served.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And
because what he got charged for is, what is it, soliciting
10
a prostitute or something?
Yeah,
Something like that. Like he ain't.
I think each count or something is like a 10-year max, and I don't know. I don't think a lot. I don't think he's gonna get much.
I wouldn't doubt if he gets time served or like probation or something.
It
Wouldn't
would
doubt it.
be-
It wouldn't surprise me because I thought he would. I mean, I thought this was going to be it for him.
I thought Diddy was done.
Yeah, I thought Diddy did it.
Diddy did do it.
I still think Diddy did it.
Diddy did.
They didn't think Diddy did it.
I don't like you.
I know.
Yeah, I don't. That's about all I had, I think, on the itinerary, unless anyone else has anything good they want to chime in with, but we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, there's a lot there. On another note, I can't wait for it's coming up soon, man. Ricky just told us there's already a fucking game this month.
Yeah, preseason.
So we're gonna be doing. Are we gonna do Bill stuff
What do you mean?
on here?
Well, yeah, why not?
That's what I'm saying.
Let's give the people what they want.
Yeah, but what should we do though? Should we do like pregame, or should we do like postgame?
I don't know. Maybe both.
Or maybe we'll do a pregame and then like the next day we can talk about or whatever.
I don't know.
We can talk about it.
We could do game day.
Game day.
It's just a matter of before or after.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for everyone. We got quite a few viewers on TikTok, which is cool. And we got some people popping in and out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so things to look out for. I think next week we're gonna have Mina on. We're working out a day for that. We're gonna talk some Iran, Israel stuff. I'm very interested with all of that. That should be good.
Cool. Should I bring in cupcakes or something?
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have returning guest Mina. It'll be her second time on, and Star Baker.
Yeah.
She's got a good resume. We'll have her on. I'm gonna start working with people. We're gonna do some calls, get the line going.
Okay.
Some people wanted us to mess with some people. So
like prank calls?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel comfortable with being able to say that because there's not that many viewers. So
yeah.
So the chances that they've seen that we're gonna do it are slim to none. So yeah, we'll hit some prank calls. That'll be fun, messing with people. We got Mina. I wanted to do what was the one that I sent? That I said, oh, the challenge one. The wheel, do the wheel of challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one to look out for. I'm going to try to put together. Having a wheel somewhere, we'll spin it, and it's a wheel of like crazy challenges. So there's the world's hottest gummy bear. There's the world's hottest, the chip challenge. Throw the spoonful of cinnamon. I'd love to see you choke on a spoonful of cinnamon. Cinnamon. So if anybody has any other challenges we can put on the wheel, maybe we'll get a couple guests that want to risk their lives with challenges. We'll do that. I think when you try to swallow the spoon of cinnamon, I'm gonna play this song.
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
That's such a good one.
That's my favorite.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, and then I wanted to, God damn it, what was the other one I was trying to think of? I made a thumbnail already for it. It was some drunk something. I showed you it. You're being
I don't
retarded.
listen to you. You know that.
No one does.
I know.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys.
Yeah.
Johnny. Nothing. I want, if there is anyone that's listening, speaking of secret operatives, if anybody needs one, I mean, if there's that much money involved, I'm in. Or CIA, like if the CIA needs me. Why are you looking confused?
What do you mean?
I don't know how else to explain it. I would be if the CIA or let's just stay in our country. If the CIA needs a secret operative,
Dude, you ain't
I
doing
would be one.
shit. You're gonna have a kid here in a couple months. You ain't gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah, but do you know how cool that would be if my kid would think I was the shit if they were like, my dad's a fucking CIA secret operative.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen though.
All right, shut the fuck. So if anyone out there from the CIA is listening and needs to recruit someone, I'm your man. I'll get down and dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Just pay me. It doesn't have to be much. All right. Yeah, we'll get out of here. We'll rock it. What do you want?
And we say bye-bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and one or two viewers. I know Danielle's at least one of the four on
for
YouTube.
Sure. She always is.
Oh man.
Always repping.
What a great support system.
Yeah. Yep. That's all we need really is Danielle.
She
So,
probably
we're good.
wants us to say bye so bad.
I know she
so
does.
She can
She's
go to
sitting there
sleep.
like, God damn it.
I'm just gonna keep
Shut up.
prolonging it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for everyone who stopped in and had nothing to add, and thanks to the people who stopped in and added some. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Hell yeah. We'll be here.
All right. Bye.
Later. Bye. Go Bills.